What's going on, you guys? Coach Twain here. So today I wanted to talk about the two mistakes that I see people make all the time when it comes to their weight loss journey. And both mistakes, even though they're on the extreme ends of each other, they both lead to the same place, which is you being unhappy, not losing the weight that you want to lose, and starting back where you're coming from, or getting worse, right? So the first mistake that I see people make is they start out too hard. They go about it too aggressively, whether that be working out 5 days a week or 6 days a week when they're just starting out, or they diet super hard. They're dropping their calories by 1,000 calories a day. And that's where you'll see like the people that do the yo-yoing with their weight, right? They lose a ton of weight initially and then they put it right back on because what they did is not sustainable, right? And this is kind of where when you go out too hard, that's where you see burnout happen, right? Or diet fatigue. You see people like just really burn out because it's not sustainable. It's not something that they can maintain long term. The second mistake that I see people make is they go out not hard enough. Now, when you go out not hard enough, what's going to happen is you're going to get very, very minimal results. And what that will then lead to is you saying this isn't worth it. I'm just going to stop doing it altogether. Both of those options lead you back to the same place, which is you not getting the results that you initially set out trying to get. The better option that I see for everyone is to find something that is sustainable, that you can do long term, and that you enjoy. So I wanted to talk a little bit today about dieting, right? Because we are in our transformation challenge right now. And so when it comes to dieting, I believe that dieting, there's a connotation that dieting should not be done long term, right? It shouldn't be something that you're going to do for the rest of your life. But I do believe that there is a level that you have to be at when you diet. I think you need to make sure that you are really focused, and we have to do sprints with dieting, right? So, I like to put dieting as like 6 weeks or 12 weeks. Reason being, it's your brain can like process 3 months from now, 90 days from now. Your brain can process that, and it can feel an emotion from that. A year from now, your brain knows it's going to happen, but it doesn't emotionally connect to a year from now. You can connect to 3 months from now, right? So right now, think about 3 months from now. You kind of know you may be on vacation. You're going to be, hanging out with your friends at the beach, whatever. So your brain can connect to 3 months from now. A year from now, you're not going to, right? So I believe if 12 weeks is too long, go 6 weeks. And so here's the deal, right? I want to give you guys an example of how we maintain our clients getting like their weight loss and keeping the weight off, because you don't ever want to get in a weight loss program to lose it for a few days or a few weeks and then put it right back on. That's a program that you should never ever want to jump on. So our process when we talk about our weight loss journey. So I want to give you guys a quick example. We look at our dieting like you want to diet for 6 weeks because you can connect to 6 weeks. Like I said, you can really connect to 12 weeks from now. But we're even going to cut that shorter. We're going to make you diet for 6 weeks. But we need you to be super dialed in, right? We want you to make sure that you get, 2 or 3 workouts in a week and everything will be good. Our example is that let's say we have a 200-pound person, right? And they've come to us. They've said, in the past 5 years, I've put on all this weight. I can't get it off. I've been gaining weight every year. I don't know what to do. Fair enough. If this person goes on a 6-week sprint where we cut out junk food, right? Because we know that that's where the high fat content comes from, which is where the calories add up very, very quickly. So we want to cut out junk food. We want to have that person work out 2 or 3 times a week. In 6 weeks, they're going to lose 6% of their body weight. 6%, which for a 200-pound person is 12 pounds. So in 6 weeks, that 200-pound person who hasn't been able to lose any weight in the past 5 or 6 years has lost 12 pounds and is down to 188, right? Let's say that person goes into a 6-week maintenance phase. They gain another 3 pounds. So, because they're not going to be as strict with their diet. They're not going to be as dialed in with their diet. So we'll see some added weight, right? Let's say 3 pounds. because they've learned the habits to not really gorge on junk food and like they've cleaned up their diet a little bit, right? In 12 weeks after that 6-week maintenance phase, we can go into another diet for another 6 weeks. And if that 191 pound person goes into another 6-week diet, they're going to lose another 6% of their body weight if they do the things that they did before. So now that 191 pound person has now lost another 11 pounds. So now they're 179.5, right? That's after 18 weeks. So for someone who hasn't been able to lose any weight in the past few years, in 18 weeks, they've lost 20 pounds, right? Typically, that is what people want to lose in a year, right? If they're realistic. We've done it in 18 weeks. Now, let's say after the 18 weeks, they want to go into another maintenance phase. Not want to go into maintenance. They go into another maintenance phase. They add another 3 pounds. So now they're 182, right? Fair enough. Some people, if you've lost 20 pounds of fat, your body's gonna your physique will look much different. Trust me on that, you guys. Especially if you can work out and keep the muscle mass that you guys have currently, your physique is gonna look totally different. But let's say this person loves what they're doing and they want to go again. They want to do another 6-week diet. They dial themselves in again. Now that 181 pound person is now going to be a 171 pound person, right? If someone hasn't been able to lose any weight in the past how many years, that is 6.5 months that someone has taken to lose 30 pounds, you guys. That's how easy this stuff is. So the person that says that they can't lose weight and the person that says that they can lose weight, they are both right, because it all happens here. And once you guys get that, it just becomes a matter of execution. Once you guys execute fully and not like how you want to, the plan is the plan. So come up with a plan that's going to work for you, that's sustainable, that you're going to be held accountable to, and we'll be all right. All right? Don't tell nobody what you're going to do. Your actions, they're going to show true. Let's get ready to train, y'all.